Well, get a load of this.
Okay, here we go.
How they journeyed is in Numbers chapter 10.
Okay.
And so in Numbers chapter 10, there's an anomaly you don't see in English, but it is in every Torah scroll for the last 3,500 years.
Okay.
There is a section, and it is Numbers 10, and let me give you the verse here. I gotta get my fingers to do the walking here.
It's not in the. You're saying it's not in the King James version of Numbers 10?
It's not in any English version.
Wow, but it is in the Torah.
An anomaly, because you only see it in Hebrew. You don't see it in English.
That's huge.
In Numbers 10, where it talks about how they journeyed, okay, and it's Numbers 10, verse 14 through 16, tells you the first place was Judah, so that's why they're the first month.
Okay.
And then Issachar and then Zebulun, and it wraps itself around. But verse 33 through 36 is set apart from the entire rest of the Bible with something in English you would think of as two parentheses. In other words, it's got a brackets on either side of verse 33 through verse 36.
Okay, okay.
What it is, the brackets are the letter Nun. Are you familiar with the Hebrew letter Nun?
Not good. My wife studies Hebrew. I don't.
Okay. Well, what it is, it looks like that, like just simple like that.
Okay.
But the thing is, they're upside down and backwards. So here in the Hebrew Bible, you have these two Hebrew letters that are upside down and backwards.
Okay.
That sets it apart. Well, the amazing thing about that Hebrew letter, it means fish.
Fish.
Yeah, and life. It's supposed to, the letter Nun represents fish jumping out of water, full of life.
Okay.
But these fish are both dead. They're upside down and backwards.
Okay.
And so why are these two fish upside down and backwards bracketing verse 33 through 36? Well, listen to verse 33 through 36.
All right.
They're finally setting forward on their journey, and it begins with how they set forward from the Mount of the Lord on a 3-day journey. Well, who else went on a 3-day journey but the Lord in the great?
Right. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And look at this. It says the Ark of the Covenant went before them on a 3-day journey to seek out a resting place.
Yep.
Okay, and then it goes on and it says the cloud of the Lord was over them by day. They set forward to camp, and it came to pass when the ark set forward, Moses said, right now is where the brackets come.
Okay.
Right now.
Right here.
Set off. Rise up, O Lord. That's the resurrection of the Messiah.
Yes, it is.
Rise up, O Lord. And then it says, let your enemies be scattered, which is what the princes of this air happened when he rose up. And then it says, let those who hate you flee before you. And then when it rested, he said, return, which refers to the second coming, to the 10,000s of the families of Israel. So right here in the set-apart verse is both the first resurrection and his return. Tied to the journeys of the tribes, which is tied to the eclipses in the middle of this next Shemitah cycle.
Can't make this up. So in other words, it's perfect. Again, we're seeing the shadow of things to come. We're seeing how they journeyed, how the tribes lined up, matching the months in the and then matching the signs in the heavens, which are for Genesis 1:14, for signs in the sun, moon, star. These are signs for days and years. It's for signs signs and seasons or appointments, divine appointments, and divine seasons. So it matches the tribes match the months, and in the order.
That matches the journeys, and that matches the solar lunar eclipses. Let me give you the dates for the solar eclipses.